chat with Glendora, a show for living right. A chat with Glendora makes your day so bright. Words of inspiration, jokes to make you smile. Come relax and chat with Glendora for a while.
Welcome everybody to the Glendora Vegetarian Club. And this, folks, is the 86th meeting. 86th meeting. And we started, we're in year number 7. And the first thing is to call the meeting to order. No more laughing, no more fun. Our meeting has begun. And our theme song, let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with you. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be, with God as our Father, brothers all are we. Let us walk with our brother in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with you. Let this be your solemn vow. With every step you take, let this be the moment now to live each day in harmony and peace. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with you. What does Santa Claus call his helpers? What does Santa Claus call his helpers? He calls them subordinate clauses. This is our theme song. All creatures of our God and King, lift up your hearts and let us sing. Just be kind, stop the cruel. Thou cows and pigs, leave them alone. The horses, hens, and turkeys too. Save the fish, just be kind. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Madeline Chapin isn't here to sing for us. Come, ye thankful people, come, raise the song of harvest home. All is safely gathered in, ere the winter storms begin. God our Maker doth supply, God our Maker doth provide, for our wants to be supplied. Come to God's own table, come, raise the song of harvest home. Gregory, from memory, can you tell us how much money we have spent on the Glendora Vegetarian Club now that we're in the year 7?
Close to $31,000.
That's my figure, yeah, $31,000. Does that include the airtime for the vegan commercials to help the animals? No, it does not. I think that is another $40,000. Gregory, can you remember approximately how many hours we have spent on the Glendora Vegetarian Club?
We have, I think about close to 2,000 hours. I think it's almost 2,000 hours.
And how many pages of record?
Like 800 and almost 840 pages of record.
Oh, thank you for that, Gregory. Gregory, what is this? Would you read this to the people? Gregory still can't come on camera because he hasn't got a haircut.
Okay.
Can you read that there?
Yeah, this is it's a card from Maureen Celery.
Oh!
It's a Easter blessings card. It says, may you rejoice at his triumph, and may the blessings of the risen Christ remain with you for Easter and always. Your neighbor and friend, signed Maureen.
Maureen Celery Fitzgibbons.
So, all right.
The triumph is you over selfishness. The triumph is your being selfless, that you put others first, and you don't give it to yourself, you give it to the world. That's your triumph. Wake up, Greg.
Oh, your hands. Sorry about that. Yeah, this is from the Nassau Sunshine Fund.
Tell us about that, Greg. Read it.
This is
Please.
Asks if you are you a resident of the town or village in Nassau. Has your budget taken a hit? Are you having to choose between heat or eat? We're the Nassau Sunshine Fund. Don't know about us? Take a look. It says who we are: a not-for-profit, unaffiliated organization started and run by local residents. What we do: provide emergency financial aid to families in need. The funds are provided on a no-interest loan basis. Who is eligible? Only residents of the town and villages of Nassau. The maximum loan is $500. And it says here how to apply for a loan. It has information on here about that. It says Citizen Emergency Loan Program, serving the residents of the town and villages of Nassau, New York. That's what it says.
I've seen them do that. I saw them give my neighbor across the driveway here $500 to fix her old Buick and get it on the road again.
So, all right.
Greg, I wonder if you would tell people what this magazine is, and then would you carefully read the contents?
Sure, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is the American Vegan magazine that put out from the American Vegan Society. But this is for winter 2018, 2019, and from the American Vegan Society. And the contents are the contents. It has articles on the NFL Titans secret weapon.
Vegan.
And
it's an NFL player and his wife, and they feed the NFL vegan food.
Then there's the logo. The logo for the American Vegan Society. They changed the logo.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the article about the Buffalo Progressive Dinner.
Progressive dinner. They had dessert in one place and entree in another, and appetizer in another.
Then there's an article on humane meat and harmless leather.
What was that, Greg?
It says humane meat. And
humane what?
Meat.
M-E-A-T?
Yes, yeah.
And harmless leather?
Harmless leather.
Oh.
Leather. Then it says American Vegan Garden Party. Then there's a page of recipes here. Then there's the article on the all vegetarian football team in 1907.
Read that again, Greg.
It says all vegetarian football team 1907. the University of Chicago football team was all vegetarian for the 1907 season, and became Western Conference champions. And that's it.
What were you doing in 1907, honey?
Oh no, nothing at all.
Okay.
So that's it. So, and
is that it, Greg?
oh yeah, that's it. Also there's then article about vegan hot dogs, vegan dogs they call them, and then vegan dogs that don't eat meat food.
Dogs who don't eat.
They don't eat meat and food.
Okay,
So.
Greg.
But then there's an
Dogs
article.
who do not eat meat.
But then they have an article about hot dogs too. So that's kind of confusing. But
We lost a prestigious member of the Glendora Vegetarian Club, .com cat. 105 years old. No veterinarians, no medicine. She and I had been together 15 years, and I mean really together. It's very, very difficult not having her here. It is such a void. But she put up a brave fight in the last, 1 hour of the last 3 hours was bad, but I would think you would call the rest peaceful. 105 years old, .com cat. I'll take him, Greg. Here's another one for you, if you would tell us what this was.
all right, so okay. Yeah, this is the American Vegan magazine. This is the issue from summer of 2017. Summer 2017. Yeah, this is the one with the has the article about you in the back cover. Glendora Buell, a vigorous vegan campaigner, is on the back of it there. So some of the articles in here are how to get vegan pizza in your town. Then there's an article about the animal rights conference, and family. It says family cheesy story. It says here.
Family what, dear?
Cheesy.
What?
It says cheesy. That's the title of the article.
Okay.
And yeah, family cheesy story about a vegan creamery. Then there's a book review, a book review of The Cheese Trap, a review of books, and let's see, natural.
There's no question about it. There is some kind of a something in cheese that is addictive.
There's a book review here. It says even vegans die. It says that's the name of the book. Experience the positive science of food. And a movie review. It says what the health. It says. Vegan everyday stories. It's another movie review, and. Recipes from Linda Long's classes, it says here.
Can you get a close-up of that, Fred?
Yes, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's it right there, so. Or, that's it, so.
What about your remote control?
Oh, this is the Canon. I don't have one, so. Alright, so, yeah, I got you.
This is American Vegan Society too, and it is, can I turn it, Gray?
Yes, yeah.
It's Glendora on the back cover.
Sure, can you show the back again?
Sure.
Alright, so, okay.
Just a moment, please.
There you go. There's an article on Glendora in the back cover. So, there we go. Very good. So yes, I have that.
Okie doke. I'll take that magazine you just had, or did I?
All right. So sure.
Did I take the one you just had?
No, here you go. So there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same one.
And would you read us the contents in this?
Oh yeah, I just did. Yeah, it's the same magazine. So it's the same one. Veganism and world peace in Eastern Asia. Matching grant vegan cuisine initiatives.
What is that, Greg?
It says matching grant vegan cuisine initiatives. And then there's another one of events. These are the contents. I'm reading the contents in the magazine.
You're reading the contents.
Yeah, raising awareness, church ice cream social. Then a natural disaster hits a vegan nonprofit. And then it's got the article on you. It's got the article on you in here. So, okay, Gregory. Back cover photo by Gregory Washburn. So yeah, I got that. So, here you go. So,
Is that one covered?
Yeah, you can see that. Yeah.
Where's your remote control you wanted to use?
Oh, it's on the other camera. It's for the other camera, so not this one. But
Oh, you didn't use the JVC jersey?
no, I couldn't use it because the card wouldn't work in the camera. So.
Ha! Is that right?
Yeah, I wouldn't use it because.
Isn't that queer? The card wouldn't. Would it have been if you formatted it?
It wouldn't let me do that, so I couldn't format it. So
Really?
it wouldn't let me do that. So,
Now, dear Gregory, will you read to us from Jay Dinshaw? Is the founder of the American Vegan Society. His wife is running it, and his daughter, and his grandson. And Jay wrote a book, or they gathered up Jay's very powerful vegan statements and put them in a book. Greg, could you read us 2, 3?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, this is from the book Powerful Vegan Messages here. From Jay and Ann Dinshaw. Yeah, I'll read some of it right here. So, okay. All right. Okay, Gregory. All right, we're gonna go to right here.
He's going to read you a passage.
Oh, it says here's a Joy to be Vegan by Joy Gross. I first met Jay at an ANHS conference. I took the train from St. Louis for 3 days to Los Angeles in 1956.
Wow.
After the conference, I was invited to the home of a couple who were vegan. Jay was there too, so that's really where we got to talking about veganism. A bunch of us hung out as friends, just people getting to know each other. At that time, it was still unknown that dairy products are bad for our health. It was assumed that they were good and necessary. Although most of us natural hygienists followed the ideas of eating predominantly raw plant foods and utilizing food combining principles, some of us like to include dairy products. Jay had been lacto-vegetarian and questioned what happens in the dairy industry. His trip to a slaughterhouse the following year in 1957 made him become vegan. He could no longer drink milk after knowing, seeing, and smelling spent dairy cows being slaughtered just like those raised for meat. Jay was one of the first people who was into the vegan aspect of things. He worked towards getting the ethical side into our movement. He was a big presence at the natural hygiene conferences. Jay always had something to say and contributions to make, especially on the management end of things. Jay was always a very positive influence on me as well as the other board members.
Who wrote that, dear?
That says Joy Gross.
Thank you, Joy Gross. Now can you read to us from Mary Lawrence's cookbook, Go Vegan with Me.
All right.
Greg's going to find a passage from there to read to you.
And
We do
here's,
that, you know, on every Glendora Vegetarian Club. Then we have a meal. And did you know that Burger King now has a vegan Whopper? And did you know that McDonald's is following suit with a vegan hamburger? We have a new vegan restaurant that opened in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. And I took a dog to lunch. Yeah, are you ready, dear?
yes, yeah.
I took a dog to lunch. I bought her a $12 vegan hamburger. In 3 seconds, it was gone. Okay, Greg.
Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to read about Mary Lawrence's book here. Eat Vegan with Me. It says Eat Vegan with Me brings vegan ethics to the dinner table and demonstrates how to navigate tricky social situations while staying true to your values. There is no space for excuses, apologies, or complicity when we're trying to change the world. As vegan activists, we must be proactive in demonstrating appropriate behavior in our daily interactions. We can no longer choose silence if we want to end the unnecessary violence and needless exploitation of animals in our society. We must stop apologizing for the truth, tolerating injustice, and compromising our values in order to create the world we want to live in. This is not simply a cookbook, but rather a recipe for vegans who want to transform the dinner table and effect a positive social change in the world.
Do you? I do. Go with me, would you? That's lovely.
And,
well, that's Mary Lawrence, a chef. She's coming to Nassau Public Library this month, and she's going to give a vegan talk, and then she's going to give out samples. And her whole speech is costing $315, and I have spent just about my last $250 to pay for that. And I told the library that that's my last donation. I think we've given them about $1,500. But that's the end, library. No more money. I've been rich and I've been poor, folks, and I like poor better. Next, dear Gregory.
Next is the textbook here.
Our textbook.
The Vegan Living textbook.
Yeah, I think it's vegetarian.
So
I think it's our vegetarian textbook.
It says, I'm going to read from part 7 in here. Vegan lifestyle choices.
Vegan lifestyle choices.
Being a vegan is about much more than not eating animals. It encompasses multiple aspects of your life choices. Veganism is a lifestyle. The more experienced and aware you become as a vegan, the more you'll discover new and hidden animal-based items in your life. In the final chapters of this book, we provide a few bits of advice on buying vegan beauty.
Buying vegan what?
Buying vegan beauty and household products.
Vegan beauty and household products.
Finding cruelty-free clothing. Taking photos.
No fur.
And caring for companion animals. We also give you some travel tips to help make you a wise and well-fed vegan traveler. Okay.
Yeah. Don't use honey. Honey is an animal product. Vegans do not use any animal products. They leave animals alone. They live harmlessly. They don't hurt anyone.
Packing your food.
What'd you say, dear?
Here's a just a quick paragraph here. Packing your own food for trips. Bringing your own food with you can be a real lifesaver in the event that you aren't able to find something vegan suitable on the road, in the air, or at your destination. You could easily find yourself stuck with only a few pieces of iceberg lettuce or a carrot stick at a restaurant, or at the mercy of the fast food restaurants prevalent at most rest areas, terminals, depots, and stations. You could pack a nut, butter, and fruit spread sandwich on some whole grain bread, crackers, or even celery sticks, as these can hold up without refrigeration for a longer period of time. These types of items should provide you with protein, carbohydrates, and sources of vegetables.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. How many minutes have we left?
We got about. It's getting close to 26 minutes right now.
Is that how many minutes we have left? 26?
Oh no, it's about 26 minutes right now. So you have 3 more minutes to 29 minutes right now.
Oh, you can't go to 29. This is for QPTV. You have to come out at 28. Now, let us part with this message that after all is said and done, the only thing that really matters is how did you treat others. You know that's so, don't you? We're not telling you anything you don't know. You know it already. But we are reminding you, all of us together, may the God of peace himself sanctify all of us together, completely, through and through. So remember that. And how you treat others includes animals. So how you treat animals is very, very important. And somebody asked a dog, "Are you bilingual?" And the dog says, "Woof, meow." So to you, we send the peace of God which passes all understanding. May it rule in your heart and mind. Greg, you can have the last word.
Okay. All right.
Get a haircut, Greg.
Oh yeah, I have to get a haircut. So, oh yeah. I just want to say that that we there's an empty space in the Happy House now. That .com is not with us right now, but she's with us in spirit only, and we miss her dearly, and we want to thank her very much for her contributions to the show. So.
Very nice. Grace and peace.